Hi my friends, it's Dr. Edith Ubuntu Chan. I'm a holistic high performance coach and a Chinese medicine doctor. Here with another episode of Activate Your Awesomeness. In today's episode, I'd love to chat with you about maybe the most common question I get about holistic health, which is patients and clients often come to me and say, hey, I'm trying to get healthy. How do I even get started? You know, I get so overwhelmed. You start to read all these diet books and all these different holistic wellness lifestyle books, and everybody has a different system, and you can get overwhelmed with a lot of choices. I love to just simplify it way down. When you're on the journey of mastering your life, of course, you can always learn more, fine-tune, and advance yourself over time. But a lot of times we forget the simplicity of the foundation and of the basics. And we forget how potent and powerful some of the really basic lifestyle changes can be. And you might be thinking, oh, eat right and exercise, and I have to go to the gym and burn these many calories, and I have to eat this specific diet. Well, you'll be pleased to know that my recommendation for healthy lifestyle doesn't include any of that. I hope you can see by now, if you've been following the show for a while, that for us the number one thing is simplicity, ease, and fun. And we forget that some of the easiest, most free lifestyle choices are actually the most potent and powerful and effective ones. So let's get started. Here is what I think everybody can benefit from when you're starting the journey of health and wellness. And I have a little acronym to go with it. It's called K.A.P.O.W. K-A.P.O.W. K stands for, you're gonna like this one, community. If you're first starting out on getting healthy, find a nice community of like-minded, like-hearted people that are interested in pursuing the same healthy lifestyle that you do. Of course, you still hang out with your old friends and family, but surround yourself with also some new friends, new community that already have lots of support and resources around what you're going for. That's the same truth if you're trying to learn any skill. If I'm trying to learn to play tennis, I'm going to surround myself with tennis players and try to talk shop about string tension and different strokes and how to, technique and what drills I can do to better myself. Likewise, if I'm wanting to be more healthy and vibrant, I should surround myself with people that are already in that game, already healthy and vibrant, and already committed to the path of their wellness. And they're going to naturally teach me a lot of things and leapfrog me, accelerate me into my success on that path. So number one is finding community. Next, I think people might be surprised, is really the top priority lifestyle change I generally recommend is breathing lots of air. Making sure you're surrounded in an environment where the air quality is really good, and taking up a deep breathing practice on a very consistent basis. We have other videos about the power of breath to heal our physical body, to balance our mind, to support our emotions, and also to tune into the spiritual dimension of life. I really feel that breathing is really the best bang for the buck self-care practice that benefits all systems across the board. So A stands for air. The third one, P, has to do with your physicality. So many of us feel drained, feel exhausted, feel stiff and uncomfortable in our body because we're sitting in front of a computer all day. Maybe we sit in front of the computer at work, we sit in the car to commute. When we come home, we just sit on our butts and watch TV. And the longer you sit, the more just drained and down and exhausted you feel. Sometimes as simple as just standing up. Stand up nice and tall, maybe move around. When you're working on your computer, set an alarm maybe every hour on the hour to just take a break, stretch, and pace, and go to the water cooler and back, just to move your body a little bit. When we sit for too long, it exhausts the body systems, our mental clarity diminishes, and there's been a lot of studies that show that too much sitting can be detrimental to our health, such as increasing the risk of things like heart disease and stroke and diabetes. Many of us think we have to do lots of hardcore exercise and burn a lot of calories. Well, before we do that, I think we should just get into the habit of standing from our desk and just a little gentle stretching throughout the day. Just gentle little movements can pay off huge if you're consistent with that. So we got K-A.P.O. stands for going outdoors and synchronizing with nature's rhythms again. So many of us are like vampires. We're indoors, we feel exhausted and stressed out because we're not outside receiving the life-giving energy of this beautiful sunlight. We're not outside to have a look at the beautiful trees and the nature and the butterflies and the birds and the sky. Being outside takes your ego that is so focused on this nitty-gritty detail of your project and your pressures of your work and your stresses. When we go outside, it opens everything up and we see that we're just a small little part of all of this beautiful nature. And as part of that, when we synchronize with nature's rhythms, we also learn the benefits of exposing ourselves with bright sunlight during the day and then resynchronize to deep, restful darkness at night. So going outdoors, resynchronizing with nature's rhythms, I feel is another massively important aspect of a healthy lifestyle. And the final, the W, is drinking plenty of clean, fresh spring water. Again, we have another video focusing on the specifics of water, but for now, just focus on making sure you're well hydrated and you drink a really good quality fresh spring water. So there you have it. I hope that sounds like fun and super doable for you. When we start our journey of health and wellness, K.A.P.O.W is going to lead you to success. Finding a good community to support you, doing a breathing exercise, making sure you get fresh air, working on your physicality, not necessarily from the perspective of having to do a rigorous workout, but just making sure you don't sit too much, that you have gentle movements sprinkled throughout your day. And O, going outside, synchronizing with nature's cycle. And W, drinking enough fresh, clean spring water to make sure you're well hydrated always. Just 5 simple things that all of us can do that are simple, free, and super potent to guarantee your success on your journey of health and wellness. K.A.P.O.W! Hey everybody, it's Dr. E. Did you like that video? If you did, please hit like and share with all your friends. You can also go onto our website and subscribe to our e-newsletter for free training and nuggets of awesomeness that we only share on our newsletter. Together, let's turn your life into a brilliant masterpiece.